Joining us now on the Deseret First Credit Union hotline is the quarterbacks coach at BYU, Jason Beck. Jason, first of all, welcome back. I just want to start by saying this. I think there should be bonus incentives in your contract if you have to prepare more than one quarterback within a season. Who do I need to talk to make that happen for you?
Boy, just send that right up the chain to probably Tom. I think that's a great idea. So.
I'm on it, man. I am all over that. Right now, your job has gotten that much more difficult dealing with yet another injury to one of your quarterbacks. So let's get the condition of Tanner right now. Did he practice today? How mobile is he right now?
Yeah, he practiced today. Took quite a few reps for us. Obviously, we're being real careful early in the week with just not moving him around. But he'll be fine come Friday night.
What kind of difference do you think it'll make in the game and in your preparation with this?
We'll be a little more careful to try to limit how much he has to run around. But I think when it comes down to it, we get going on Friday night. I think the juices get going. He'll be fine, and we'll be able to do more of what we've been doing, more of the same.
So you think you can warm him up and stretch it out or whatever to the point where you can have almost most of his mobility?
Yeah, I think so. And then, he'll be smart. He'll probably be a little more decisive with what he's doing. But we'll be able to do, same stuff we've been doing. We'll still move him around and move the pocket and all those same type of things.
How much will this affect the running game against Cincinnati on Friday night?
It really shouldn't affect it too much. Tanner didn't do, it's not like it was Taysom, where it was an integral part of the QB pulling and running and all those options. So we'll be able to do the same stuff we've been doing with Tanner, which has been a lot of designed callback runs. So, we'll be able to do those same things. We'll still be able to do our run passes, where if they're playing the box, we can pull and throw it, outside to somebody else. So I don't think it will really affect any of our run game that we've been doing.
Jason, on Saturday on Saturday night, when you looked at when you wanted or if you wanted to bring Tanner back in the game, what was that decision like when it's tied and then Tanner comes back in? How did you come to that decision?
Well, we really were just planning on him being done. And they went off and they checked it out. It sounded like he was done. So we had just moved on to Beau, and we're planning on playing him the rest of the way. Then with about, pretty right before we got that ball back, probably 20 seconds before, the trainer came over and said, hey, he's good enough to go, and so then we threw him back in the game. But they said right up until that point he was not mobile enough, healthy enough to play, and we were planning on him not playing. We were planning on Beau doing it all. And then, like I said, about 20 seconds before that kickoff return, after they tied it up, the trainer came over and said he was good to go back in, so he, threw his helmet on and went back in the game. They did a great job just, doing whatever they do, whatever magic they pull, just to get him back to where he's healthy enough to get on the field.
Yeah, those guys deserve a rise and shout for sure. What did you say to Beau Hoge before he went into the game on Saturday night?
Just to keep it simple with his thought process, to be decisive with his reads, and just go out there and play his game. He has a lot of talent. It's obviously his first time in the deal, and when that happens, things go a million miles an hour. And you just never know how a guy's going to react, to being in that situation, especially with everything, on the line like it was. But, as I was talking to him on the phone, walking through plays that we'd probably call, having him tell me what his reads are, what his keys are, what his, decisions are. He knew what he was doing. So it wasn't too big for him. Sometimes you talk to a kid in that situation and they can't remember anything. That's when you really get worried. But, he knew what his keys were. He knew what his read defenders were. So then it was just a matter of getting out there and doing it. And for the most part, he did a pretty good job. He's just a little fast because of the speed. And, same thing Tanner went through, his first time getting out there. Things are fast, and then as you get playing, you get going. You kind of build your confidence. You get in a rhythm, and things start to slow down for you, and you can get a little more patient. And to a certain extent, you don't mind. You had that mistake. He just was trying to do way too much. But you'd rather a quarterback's too aggressive and trying to do too much than kind of folding his tent under the pressure and not doing anything. And so although it was a big mistake, it at least shows kind of the confidence that he has in himself, that he was out there trying to make a play. And so we'll get him, play smarter and be more disciplined. But you can tell he's out there running around, slinging the ball, ready to play.
Jason, great to talk to you. As always, I'll draft up your contract negotiations with Tom Homo as soon as the show ends.
Okay, I can give you, a % or two, I guess, for your fee. So
you got it,
well
man.
Worth it.
All right, thanks, Jason.
All right, thanks, guys.
Jason Beck on the Deseret First Credit Union Hotline. Deseret First, your values, your timeline, your financial future.